What's up YouTube, my name is Dennis and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing a quick look at the Tom Sach Mars Yard 2.0. You dig in the red setup, we're on Mars, we're in space, we're hired by NASA today, we're paired with our Tom Sach Nike collab shirt. So for those of you that don't know who Tom Sach is, he's a contemporary artist who does art installations, sculptures, artsy stuff. A lot of his art is centered around space exploration. So in 2007, he came up with the installation Space Program. Tom called up the people at Nike and said, I need some sneakers that are gnarly and space approved. So the Nike Mars Yard 1.0 basically had a Nike combat boot sole, and it contained actual like NASA rover fabric, and it was $395. Not a lot of people got it. Very exclusive. So this was 2012. A lot of people said that the shoes were a little bit fragile. Basically, they used materials that were meant for a space program, Mars rover, space stuff, and found out, hey, this doesn't work very well. They came out with the Nike Mars Yard 2.0. It was so hard to get, right? Get this. There was like so many hoops you had to jump through to be able to get the Mars Yard. It's kind of crazy, but hold up, let's do this. So first of all, you have to sign up to reserve your spot via NikeCraft.com. After that, you'd hop on a boat and go to Governor's Island, watch a 40-minute film that he directed called A Hero's Journey, and then you'd have to actually go through an obstacle course. It was composed of one deadlift, one lunge, one push-up, an ab wheel, chin up, rope climbing, and jumping over a truck. You also had to do all this weird stuff that Tom is very particular about when it comes to his employees, like organizing like screws and bolts and learning how to tie knots. It's just really strange. So it was called Space Camp. So you had to do all these weird ass things to be able to buy a pair of shoes. The whole purpose of making people go through this length to get these sneakers was to avoid people from reselling and preventing hype beasts from getting the sneakers, which in turn created more hype for the sneaker. All right, so basically the sneaker was really meant for science-y people and Tom Sach fans. So the Space Camp event went on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from June 8th all the way up to June 19th. And not only that, but you actually had to be there at 8:30 a.m. sharp. So the real question is, was all of that worth it? And the answer, in my opinion, is yes. I mean, I like the sneakers, but then again, it's very objective. So a lot of people would say that this is a very basic ass shoe. If you have like a nice pair of khakis, I think khakis look really good with this, especially with like long socks, kind of like that nerdy look. Although light jeans look great with this too. I think the color goes really well with light jeans, light colors, khakis, maybe even some gray. I don't think this looks that great with black jeans. The colors clash way too much, and I just feel like it's not meant for darker colored pants. So really getting into the sneaker, it had a polyurethane sole, different from the 1.0. It was still that combat boot look-ish. And then on top, it was like, I would say this is not yellow or tan. This is like an off mustard suede, kind of weird looking, with like a very light white bone colored mesh. The red really stands out against the white bone color, and the pull tabs are really tall. The couple times that I've actually worn these, I've worn them maybe 3 or 4 times, the tabs are like useful. You know, sometimes sneakers have tabs that like you don't even use to put on. Like these are so big, like they're there for what they're meant to do, if that makes any sense. It also came with another pair of sock liners. These are made out of cork. The left sock liner had the elemental composition of the universe by mass, and at the bottom it had the little electron cloud for gold. On the right sneaker, the insole is the human elemental composition. Okay, and then aside from all that, it came with a very weird box, and the box reads Mars Yard Shoe 2.0 Tom Sach 2017. These shoes are only valid if worn and worn to death by you. Posers need not apply. So on the bottom side of the box is the actual LEM structure that Tom Sach designed. A LEM is the lunar module that detaches from like the actual like space craft. Adam from Mythbusters actually has a really amazing video about like, it's like a walkthrough of Space Program 3 years ago. So I'm gonna link that in the description, as well as one of Tom Sachs's like really good pieces, like an actual film I really liked about his 10 bullet points to like success. So how do I feel about the sneakers? What do I think about the price? So these sneakers retailed for $200 and I paid $2,850. Was it worth the price? No, I could see it being worth retail. I would even say that they'd be going for like $150 if it was like a normal pair of shoes without Tom Sachs's name on it. They're not like super loud off-white kind of like pairs of sneakers. And yeah, that is the mini review of the Tom Sachs Mars Air 2.0. Be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and also subscribe if you want more content like this suggested to your feed. And also, if you want to find out why I purchased these shoes in the first place, click the link down below to my blind sneaker shopping video where I purchased these. Thanks again for sitting through the entire review, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.